Wednesday, September 21st, 2022. Hump Day, Wednesday. Call it Hump Day because it's the middle of the week. Get over the hump. Get to the weekend. There's a problem right now in America, and you're starting to see it come to the forefront with this immigrant issue. And it's amazing to me that now it finally gets traction. Now that you have governors taking illegal immigrants and dropping them off in, basically Democratic strongholds. Let's just say this. Dropping them off in areas where the leaders in those areas say that they're pro-immigration, pro-illegal immigration. But now there's a fuss. Drop them off at Martha's Vineyard. Oh, get these 50 people out of here. We don't have any jobs. Even though there's like jobs in the local newspaper. But we don't want to hire them. No, we can't be having them working. They're illegal. Can't have illegals working for us. Oh, get rid of them. Not in my yard. Get these people out of here. However, if you're a rancher, property owner on the Texas border, they just run through your yard. If they're hungry, they're going to take something. Can you blame them? I mean, they're coming to America, the promise of hope, land of plenty. You get here and you think, well, I got to get what I need. I got to survive. So, and so you get to deal with it as a homeowner. Well, the government is supposed to protect the borders. National government is not protecting the borders. And, I mean, this is news now that it's somebody's been dropped off in Martha's Vineyard and they're getting dumped in Chicago. You get a local town around here, Peoria, Illinois. The mayor has come out and said, well, if it happens here, we're going to have to deal with it. I mean, we'll try and mitigate it. Where else are they going to go? They're just going to fan out and go where they have to go and try and seek the food and shelter that they need, which in a lot of cases, when you need things, you tend to commit a crime to get them because you're desperate. So there's no infrastructure to deal with people coming across the border. 2 million illegal immigrants in the last year. What are you going to do with them? What do you do with these human beings? And the other thing is, they're not always people seeking refuge. Well, I guess they always are, but not with the best intentions. Because a report came out, I don't know, it was the FBI report or one of the government three-letter nonsense agencies came out with a report just the other day and said that, Venezuela is kind of releasing people out of their prisons and letting them come to the United States. So we're just taking in criminals and we're supposed to deal with them? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Pretty great policy we've got there. I mean, the only thing you can do is stop the influx, and right now they're not doing it. And if it takes a wall, it takes a wall. Put up the wall, finish the wall, get the wall done. You've got to control the border and then make policy decisions, because you can't make any policy decisions as far as the border is concerned if you do not have control over it. Got to control the border. Otherwise, you have a situation like this. What are we going to do with these people? What do we do with them? Well, dump them in that city. Take them to that city. You said you wanted them here. Take care of them. And then you wonder why. I see a report today on NBC News, and I'm sure it's all over because they're all the same, but a report that they've been studying Americans, and they're concerned that anxiety is an issue. It turns out that 31% of Americans suffer from anxiety. Might be undiagnosed, and so what they want to do now is start diagnosing it, so you go to the doctor, and everybody under 65 should now be screened for anxiety. Who isn't anxious in this world? I mean, but the thing is, what are you going to do about it? How are you going to treat it? And the solutions on the surface, they say, well, get more sleep and try and reduce those factors that cause the anxiety. Okay, so what do we do about all these people in this country? Can't seem to vote them out. People leading the country what do we do to stop our anxiety? Well, is the Fed going to stop printing money? I guess we'll find out today. They're going to raise rates. Not going to stop printing money. Not going to stop loaning money and creating money out of nothing at the bank level. It's going to create more anxiety, I guess, because when you go Christmas shopping, you know, and try and put it on that store card, the interest rate's going to be higher. Can't buy gifts for the family. What is Santa to do? So you've got a situation now where people are suffering from anxiety. Yeah, right. And so the ultimate goal is let's screen everybody for anxiety. Everybody's got anxiety, obviously, because of the situation they put us in. And so we're going to prescribe you some sort of medicine, and, you know, somebody's going to have to pay for that every month now. But you'll feel better. Then you get addicted to that. Be an epidemic of whatever. I don't even know what it is to treat anxiety. You know, just prescribe some marijuana. You know, here you go. Eat a gummy. Smoke some marijuana. Cut down on the anxiety. You know, see, I say that in jest. I'm not a big fan of it. I don't really support it. I mean, but if you want to do it, fine. I never did like it. Makes me feel like I want to go to sleep. Makes me feel useless. Feel lazy. I mean, I'm the stereotype of that, you know, when you watch those movies of the stoner. Yeah, that's me. I don't want to feel like that. I'm just like, whoa, dude. No, thank you. Not for me. Like to have a little more control in my body. But, you know, maybe that's the solution. Maybe that's it. Maybe you just need to be, you know, chill out, dude. You know, I'm not so anxious anymore. Look at that jerk on TV. He thinks he's president. I mean, you know, maybe you can laugh about things a little bit more. Maybe that's the answer. I don't know. Need to start laughing at this stuff more. And it would be funny if it didn't affect us so much. And it affects us deeply. It affects our money. It affects our energy. It affects everything that we do, the policies that are put in place. It is not a healthy environment. It is not a healthy system. And we get to suffer through it. And I guess that's why everybody's got anxiety. You know, maybe anger issues. There's probably a lot more anger issues. You know, I can see that. You know, you look at this stuff and you think, boy, I want to break something. So, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is to all this. The thing that I've always focused on, though, is the money. Take away their money, they can't create all this madness. I mean, the money is what creates everything. So, stop using the money. Stop playing in the vampire casino. Stop voluntarily giving it your energy. Find ways not to give it your energy. Take your energy and put it into something else, whether it be cryptocurrency, whether it be gold, whether it be silver, whether it be property, whether it be land, whether it be, you know, enjoying life somewhere where you want to live. Whatever it is, find that happy place, free of anxiety, free of the stress that all of these vampire clowns produce, and just go with it. You know, lead by example. Find that solution, whatever it is for you, and do it and live it. And maybe share your experience with someone and say, hey, this is how I broke free from the vampire casino. Because that's the goal here, I think, that would reduce all of these problems that we constantly find ourselves, you know, oh, you got this disorder, you got this stress, you know, you got this mental condition. Everything's a mental condition, you know, can be treated. Well, sometimes you got to self-medicate. You got to learn how to treat it yourself. Quit leaning on these people to tell you what's wrong with you. I mean, you know what's wrong with the world. You see that there are things wrong. And you just figure out what's the cause of it. And then you think, okay, well, how do I eliminate that? Is it, oh my God, my property bills, you know, $10,000 a year. I live in this $500,000 house. Oh, you know, I'm stressed. Sell the house. Downsize. Go somewhere else. Just forget it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If it doesn't bring you happiness on a daily basis, then it's not worth having it. Just get rid of it. Discard it all. If it's not bringing you happy, if it's not bringing you joy, probably shouldn't be a part of it. Government doesn't bring you happiness and joy, so you find ways, okay, how can I disconnect? How can I not be dependent on this government? How can I use money that's outside this government to where I'm not dependent upon their vampire poker chips? And that's what you do. it's Litecoin, Bitcoin, DigiByte, Dogecoin, gold, silver, whatever it is. Find those things that are outside that system so that you can serve yourself rather than some other deviant master. And that's what you got to do. And then maybe we'll eliminate the anxiety issue here in America. All right, got nothing else to say today. Hope you have a wonderful hump day. Camel, what is it? There's the dromedary. Is it the dromedary? And then there's another camel. I can't even remember the name of it. The one hump and two humps. You know, hopefully it's not one of those weeks that have two humps. Not that camel. Hopefully it's just one hump, and then we're done. So we'll see what the Federal Reserve does today. They're supposed to announce 0.75 is the prevailing sentiment. After that, markets should be eased and take off again and start, you know, doing their thing and probably ramping up, as long as there are no surprises. If there are surprises, you know, if it's higher than that or lower than that, the markets are going to get shaky. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't matter anyway. As I've said before, you know, the inflation's baked into the cake. It's already there. We already know the system's dying. We already know that they're going to have to inject trillions of dollars again at some point. And this is just window dressing. Yeah, that's just all it is. So we'll just we'll wait and see for that. But in the meantime, you know, you've got buying opportunities. A lot of things are on sale right now. All your sound money is on sale. Your gold, your silver, your Bitcoins, Litecoin, all these things. So want to buy when it's on sale. That's what I like. I like the blue light specials. So trust yourself. If your gut's telling you to do it, you better do it. All right. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful hump day. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. All right. Love you all. Till next time.